Call myself crazy, but this was actually a match probably about a year ago that I was really excited to see. I think that it was actually around Night of Champions time when Mark Henry was going up against Rusev, trying to break the undefeated streak of the Russian, trying to win one for the Americans. And Big Show was his, I guess you can say Big Show was his, cheerleader. Like, you could tell that Mark Henry wasn't the guy that was going to beat him. It looked like maybe they were hyping up the fact that that Big Show was going to be the guy to step up to the plate, but you can also feel this tension between Mark Henry and Big Show when, you could tell that Mark Henry was going to screw Big Show. Maybe Big Show was going to get close to beating Rusev, but Henry wasn't going to let somebody else be the guy who was going to beat him, so he was going to stab him in the back. If you remember the Monday Night Raw, where The Rock showed up at the Barclays Center, and it was a big, huge surprise, I was sitting here in front of my computer watching Monday Night Raw on a stream when basically they laid out the storyline that the week before, Big Show pulled down the Russian flag and it touched the ground, so he was suspended for 1 week and he wasn't going to be on the television show. And I basically said, we're not going to see Big Show versus Rusev. I'm out of here. And I went out to eat. I had a huge plate of nachos at the Toby Keith Bar and Grill, which is now closed. It's funny that sitting here now, a year later, Big Show versus Mark Henry comes out, and this is the job match. I've never been the biggest Mark Henry fan. I've never been the biggest Big Show fan. I'm not stupid. I know that you have to build up Big Show to go up against Brock Lesnar at the Madison Square Garden show, which is going to be on Saturday. And because of this fact that you're trying to make him look like a big competitor that actually has a chance that you stand up against Brock, when we all know that the match is going to turn out just like the Beast in the East show when Brock killed Kofi Kingston, he's going to kill Big Show as well. It's not that big of a surprise that, they're trying to build this guy up. We saw him kill Cesaro over the last few weeks. Now he's killing Mark Henry. But there was nothing to this match. And Mark Henry's a former World Heavyweight Champion. He's a guy that's been in WWE since probably 1995, 6, somewhere in there probably is when he made his debut. He's been around for a long time. This guy isn't a job guy, no matter how much we don't like this guy that much. Basically, for, Big Show to be coming down to the ring as Mark Henry has a jobber entrance and he's just mysteriously in the ring when we come back from commercial. And, they do have a little bit of a fight, trading blows back and forth between before Mark Henry tries to give Big Show a body slam, but he's not able to do it. And then from there, Big Show beats Mark Henry in 3 moves, in between giving Henry a time to sort of recover from the moves. Where Big Show hit a spear on Mark Henry, knocking him down, then getting, basically getting almost into a fight with the fan on the outside, and then giving Mark Henry, I believe, 2 body slams in the middle of the ring, and then pinning him for a 1, 2, 3. I know that you need to have a big guy out there for him to beat, but for no build up, no build. I think everybody out there read the story about Mark Henry wanting to have a dramatic retirement, not just fade off into the end of the night. Mark Henry's a guy who deserves that. I mean, the only people that have been in WWE longer than Mark Henry are probably Triple H and The Undertaker. Everybody else has come and gone or is already long gone. I'm not saying that he needs to have another WWE Championship match and retire in the main events, but, give him the right send-off. And, treating him like a jobber at this point in his life just doesn't seem right. Big Show gets the win. He goes on. He's going to fight Brock Lesnar on Saturday, but this just disappointed me, honestly.